Brainiacs. Yeah, man. We'll do this. No doubt about it. Let's have some fun here on Monday. Monday! Ow! All day long. Let's have some fun. Let's also see who we can piss off in the world of the Matrix. No doubt. Let's have some fun. We're gonna talk about. I wanted to name tonight's broadcast "Rise Above the Poli-Tricks and the Deep State Bullshit," but I didn't do that. I just called it what it is. Rise above the Poli-Tricks. You are the Matrix Breaker. We don't need this shit. Absolutely do not need this. We don't really need any of this. In fact, we're just going about our business, going about our day, having fun, drinking our MOJO, having fun, living life together, family, sharing, caring, loving. It's what we did over the weekend, is it not? Got together with some family, had Easter, right? Everybody, I hope everybody had a great Easter. And those of you that got off on Monday, today, for some of you it'd be yesterday, Australia, who don't exist. That's on the flat earth model. Oh shit, we won't go there though. We will not go there. Yeah, man, flying high on the MOJO, trying to enjoy life. Get yourself a cup of some MOJO, no doubt. Seek out Miss Tina Daly in the chat. She'll hook you up, no doubt about it. My friends, we're gonna have some fun tonight. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Pop yourself some popcorn, crank up the music, crank up the audio, and just listen as we tear the living shit out of Washington, D.C. and all of the shit shambles that they've got going on over yonder. Again, Brainiac, it is your show right now, right here, as well as the entire Matrix. They know it, and I hope to God you're going to know it. I love you guys. I'll see you on the other side of this. Crank this music up. Let's go, Brainiac. It is go time. No doubt about it. Let's have some fun.
You guys ready? It's time. It's showtime, brains. That's right. It's Matrix time.
As Mr. Andy Cassidy says, let's crank it up, baby. Yeah! See, we can't blow them little speakers and then sound
aboard, everybody.
Welcome to Matrix.
Let's go. Talk about ufology, conspiracy,
bullshit,
diversity, and anything and everything that we can get in there tonight. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Welcome to the cat drug, Mr. Larry Hawkins. Oh shit.
Yeah. It's definitely your show. Your show, and we appreciate you for being here. Buckle up, everybody. Welcome aboard.
Welcome, no doubt. I see somebody drug the cat in here. Mr. Larry Hawkins come floating in here. He's like, hi, everybody. And now the show is censored. I will catch you another day, another way. Good night, everybody. I'm just kidding. No, you I'm telling you, man. Right. All right. I think I've been. I'll explain. I'll explain what's up. I have been up since about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Took the shit right here about. Well, actually, I'm still on my second cup. 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning. Still cranking out. I'm like, oh God. I fell on my face about 8 o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with me, man? Reached myself, come home, told the wife, I'm like, dude, I'm like dying. She's like, grab yourself some MOJO. So I did. I made myself a cup. Then when I come home about 8, and then about 15 minutes. Oh shit! 20 minutes ago, I went and made myself another cup of MOJO. And let me tell you what, I don't really believe I needed it. Because I don't quite think that I'm going to be able to stay in my pants. Literally. Nevertheless. Oh my God. Again, you want some energy, folks? Hook up with Tina Danley in the chat over here. Yeah. Hook up with her. She'll hook you up. She'll give you the link. It's in fact, you can follow. Yeah. You can follow it straight from the CBD shit. matrixminds.com/CBD. You can also search for it there, or Tina can give you the link, or in the description of the show. That is what I call human fuel. Mike Pyle. I'm gonna tell you what, bro. Mike Pyle, right there, ground pounder. You, my friend, you need to try this. This is human diesel fuel, okay? With a kick of 120 octane boost. Is there a MOJO sexual rubra? Larry? Only you. Only you, Larry. Damn. On that note, check this out. I'm gonna run over here. What do I do? I guess we can play some bullshit first, right? Check this out. It's over the weekend. They did the infamous roll the egg at the White House. No, they were not rolling our favorite vegetable around the yard. They did the famous egg roll. Roll the egg, Easter egg around the yard with kids and shit. So, nevertheless, I gotta share this with you. This is phenomenal. This is our least favorite vegetable here on the show. You guys know I don't know. I let's just put it this way. I did not vote this sorry ass in there. Okay, let's just leave it at that. I did not vote him in there, and we'll leave it at that. That I'm safe. I'm safe to say that. Ready? Just check this shit out. You cannot make this up. Just check this out. All right. On April the 10th, which we all know, okay, major ass crack embarrassed himself on national
We've had
TV.
Passover, Easter, Ramadan. What's the message that you and Dr. Biden have for our nation?
Reach out to somebody. Do something nice. Just a simple
sniff, right? Reach out to somebody. Just a simple sniff, you dumbass.
Message that you and Dr. Biden have for our nation.
Reach out to somebody. Do something nice. Just a simple act of kindness. I mean, it's not complicated. And it's amazing what happens. Open the door for someone. Pick up something if they drop it.
What? Holy shit. Pick up something that they drop it. You idiot. You
Pick up something if they drop it. Move
Get
and
up.
just say hello.
This is embarrassing.
Will you be taking part in the Easter egg rolls after 2024?
Well, I plan on at least 3 or 4 more Easter egg rolls.
At least 3 or 4 more.
Maybe 5.
Maybe 5.
maybe 6. What the hell?
Oh my God, no!
Saying that you would be taking part in our upcoming election in 2024.
Well, I'll either be rolling an egg or being the guy who's pushing them out.
What the hell did you just say?
I'll either be rolling an egg
God.
or being the guy who's pushing them out.
You fucking
Pushing them out. The
idiot.
guy who's pushing them out.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
What? Whoa. All right, so that's that. That's our funny for tonight, right? So now we're going to go over to some real critical news. Critical news here in the Matrix. And I say critical because it's a bunch of bullshit fabricated Matrix just to confuse me, and get everybody's vibrational frequency as low as they possibly can get it. Catch that? That's exactly what it is. I mean, come on. If you can't look around and see what they're doing by now, my fucking neighbor is awake. My neighbor is awake. And if I can get my neighbor to agree to disagree and even agree to agree, the show is over. The show is over. In fact, I got a button for that too. Ready? You guys are absolutely kicking ass, taking names. There's no doubt about that. All right? So whatever you guys are doing, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing in your matrix and in your world, keep doing it. Keep pumping in the positivity. Keep pumping in the love for one another, the sharing, the caring, okay, I'm not saying it's all rainbows, poo-poo. Larry likes to call it rainbows and, I don't know, rainbows and Skittles and shit. I'm not saying that. There is definitely, all I'm telling you is the fabric of your reality is coming down, and there is nothing they can do about it. Nothing that they can do about it. Let me show you right real quick what I mean. Are you ready for this? Check this shit out, right? Here we go. I'm just going full screen. All right. Listen, let's do commentary on this, and listen clearly because we're gonna play two sides here. And go.
Inflation is often described as stubbornly high.
Stubborn inflation.
Stubborn inflation.
Inflation remains stubborn.
Stubbornness of this inflation number is what's worrying.
Stubbornness? Inflation now has a definition of stubbornness. Okay? Mainstream media wants you to believe that stubbornness. Wait, what? That's kind of like saying drop it. You know, if someone dropped something at a door, pick it up for them. Be nice to them. If I shit myself and fall off a bicycle, pick me up at it. Man, come on, listen to this.
But it turns out high prices may not be the only thing in this economy behaving obstinately. So is the job market.
We need fewer jobs. We need a higher unemployment rate.
Unemployment that still has been stubborn.
But we actually want to see and hear about more layoffs and lower wages, more firings.
The U.S. job market is tight, unemployment at a more than 50-year low, and after stagnating for decades, workers are finally seeing their wages grow. So why is that a problem?
I can fucking tell you right now why that's a problem. It's a problem because Bidenomics has got everything cranked through the roof right about now. Let's see. On top of that, they are what? They're burning down the chicken farms. They're burning down the beef industry. They're pretty much. I think a buddy of ours, right? In fact, check this shit out. Same prices almost as COVID during the lockdown. My buddy Larry Hawkins paid $9 for a thing of bacon. I kid you not. I can get the boy to send a screenshot. He paid almost $9 fucking for a thing of bacon. No. What's the problem? Do we need to tell these people what the problem is? Really? And did you check that shit out? Did you really fucking hear what he said about layoffs and firings and shit? Stop chatting and fucking listen. Listen clearly. Listen to what we're listen.
Employment that still has been stubborn.
What we actually want to see and hear
right here
about more layoffs and lower wages.
We need more layoffs and lower wages. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? That's like telling Mike Pyle, take your semi truck and I want you to pay $9 a gallon for fuel and only run $1.25 a mile. Sounds fair to me. Sounds absolutely fair. Who's going to eat the overhead? Well, it sure as hell ain't going to be Mike. Mike will say, Pop, I'm going to park this bitch. I'm going to park this bitch right now. And I guarantee you, Mike Pyle, our ground pounder here on the Matrix, will take the keys and he will gladly shove them up the ass of whichever CEO wants him to run for $1.25 a mile when he's paying $9 a gallon for a gallon of diesel fuel. No way. Do you see what I'm saying? Absolutely. This is absolutely astronomical, funny shit. This is where you live. This is literally where we're at. All right? I see him. I see in the chat. He said, hell, no thanks. I ain't doing it. He ain't doing it. He wouldn't do it. Nobody in their right fucking mind would do it. Nobody in their right mind would do what I just said. If you are any kind of a lease operator, owner operator, I think he's now paying. It's come down a little bit, but there again, they raised the price of diesel fuel astronomical. This is what pisses me off and did while I was an owner operator running nine tractor trailers across the country. Okay, Mikey says I'm only getting 7 miles a gallon. Imagine that. And no, that's not just put because he's running some big badass motor. He's probably, and it's probably not choked out. He's probably running an economy motor, a brand new truck, running with bull piss. So he's running DEF fuel in it. Okay, I've been there, done that. I've been there, done exactly what he's doing. Okay. 7 miles per gallon is good. 7 miles per gallon is really good. I had a Peterbilt some 20 years ago that I'd be lucky to get 4. Okay, it would literally pass everything on the road except for a fuel island. It'd suck everything in sight down into the motor and right out the stacks. I mean, it is what it is. So what we're hearing here is a bunch of bullshit to try to get you and everybody else to panic. And we're only 28. Get a load of this shit. We're only 28 seconds into this 3-minute and 24-minute clip. This is mainstream media. This is mainstream news. Holy shit. They want to lower your wage. They want unemployment to drop. When what? We're in the vegetables highest economy rating in the world, right? That's where we're at. We are right now. And what the hell? I don't know what the hell just happened in them comments. There we go. We are in the highest rating economy right now. Scratch and Sniff said it. He said it multiple times. He is building back better. Think about that. We are in the best economy. Fewer layoffs. The unemployment rating is, it's plummeting. But here's the kicker. They didn't realize that here's my fundamental belief. And during the lock us down again, you sorry son of a bitches. You know why? Is because during the lockdown, all of these brains over here, they decided to put pen to paper. They decided to go, this doesn't add up. And they're seeing what Andy Cassidy's sharing, or Earl Fields, or Mike, or Tina. They're starting to dig and research, right? They're starting to figure out shit. I'm talking about my friends, your friends, all of our friends. So it's like, if you're trying to figure out what's going on, consult your local conspiracy theorist. Did I say that right? I said that. Consult your local conspiracy theorist. That's right. Because half the shit that we've already talked about has came true. Give it 6 months, give it 8 months, and we're seeing it. We're seeing every single thing that we said then come to fruition. We're literally watching it. It's like, what is that little line from Talladega Nights? I'm gonna pass it over to Tammy Bonham. It is shake and bake. Don't take my word for it. Tammy will tell you. Mikey will tell you. Samantha. Brand new chica, right? I don't really. No, we're not crazy now. We don't seem crazy now, Samantha. I do know your name. Now I say I do know your name. No, we're not crazy. They want you to be them. They want you to be them. They want you to buy into their bullshit, and you won't take their bait. You will not take their bait. However, you and I know, we all know those that have taken the bait. In fact, they haven't even just, put the hook in their mouth and they're like, oh, hell no. No, we know some people that have taken the bait, hook, line, and sinker, and swallowed it straight to their asshole. They have taken it full on, man. Give me another booster. Holy shit, I'm ready for my booster. I'm ready for my checkup, Mr. DeVille. Oh, I'm ready for my booster. What's going on now? Oh, it is summer allergies. Oh, fuck, boost me. It's like these, I don't even think that these people exist. Here on The Matrix, we understand what an NPC is. A non-playable character. And we've all seen them. The one incident that I will point out, and I have pointed out many, many times, and that is, my wife and I went to the local fair. We went to the fair not even 3 years ago. She wanted some, that's it. She wanted a pop. It was hot. We literally walked in front of I did not cut in front of her until I'm like, honey, she's not blinking. Now, mind you, my wife is as old as myself. I'm 48. Many of us up in here, we're Generation Xers, right? Whenever we deal with our children, or our better yet, our children's children, some of them is like, oh my God. I literally walked in front of this girl with my wife. I'm like, I said this. You know me. I said it loudly. I'm like, honey, this bitch ain't blinking. I said, this bitch ain't blinking. I looked at her. She's literally staring at the concession stand. This is the generation, this like blink, 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 blink. Oh my God. Seasonal allergies. Bend over, stick it in my ass. Literally, give me a shot of whatever. Stick it in my ass. Give me a shot. Or boost me. That and those that are scared shitless. Tell me I'm wrong. You tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. I am not wrong. We have those that are literally waiting on the next inoculation. They're scared shitless. They're still scared. I see still till this day, even prior to you and me. I'm talking like grandma age. That's like, I'm not meaning to make fun, but they're in the walker, they're wheeling their asses into Ballard General, and they're all masked up, and you look at them, and my kid, oh my God, my son, oh my God, he will make their butt pucker so tight that they're sucking up pebbles from off the ground. They're instantly Matthew James, and my boy, he sees somebody with a mask on these days, he's like I'm like, oh God damn, don't do this again. And he does it just to see the reaction. This is an 18-year-old little guitar player running around. He's my kid. I kid you not. We went in, where did we go? We went into Home Depot to get my buddy Parker. Okay, Parker, some stuff from out of the Home Depot, and this dude literally, I gotta refresh the screen. We must have said something funny and it locked up. So check this out. We go into the Home Depot, and next thing you know, it's like screen. We must have said something. All right, there we go. And Matt, he's like, he sees this older couple walking in there, and he's like, and he starts this coughing fit. Hello, Miss Marnie Slater. You need to call me and let me know how you're doing over there on the West Coast. I'm not kidding. I miss you. I miss seeing you up in here. How are you doing? You ain't running around the West Coast coughing like you've got emphysema or some kind of like tuberculosis, are you? You walking in the stores just teasing the living shit out of these people? Because what's funny is because they will absolutely react to you. And my boy, he does it just to see the reaction. He does it just to see the reaction. He will walk in there again. He will walk in there like he's dying. Got their mask on, and it's like, honestly, this woman's like just as fast as she possibly could turn that walker. Now, mind you, this broad was going down the same aisle as us, and he's like literally beside me, and he's coughing his ass off. His face is as red as this Mad Monday sign or the live sign below you. He's like and he draws it out, right? Little Generation Z drama queen. He draws this shit out. Grandma like does a fucking 360 on a motorcycle, right? It's almost, you almost hear the wheels on the pavement. Just like she does a Bernie. But anyway, she does a 360. She's like hobbling her out. I'm like, Matt, that is so bad. Oh my God. But that is the way that mainstream media will do these people. I'm being serious, and it is bad. It's literally got those that don't really. If you truly, let me say this. Any of you that's just passing through here, if you believe in Jesus, if you believe in your higher anything, then why in the hell are you scared or afraid of this? Well, I had my pandemic shirt on today. I was running around Akron in a pandemic shirt. Then why in the hell are you afraid of something man-made? You're either going to listen to me. Listen to the way I truly believe. My wife don't like it, but I believe this. If I'm going to die, I'm either going to die today or I'm going to die another day. I don't really care when. I try to live my life now, right now. I will be damned if I'm going to be afraid of the hypocrisy and the agenda that they, in this construct, are trying to facilitate and push. We got a really good guy, really phenomenal guy, exponentially, consciously awoke fella on the Matrix. I call him Tornado. We know him here as the Atom Twister. He does not, I guarantee you, he could give two shits about anything that is around there. Why? Is because his consciousness is above it. And that is why I said in the headline of tonight's broadcast, rise above the Poli-Tricks, Brainiac. You are the Matrix Breaker. Okay? This is what... We got a virus in the system, and it's called you. You are the virus. In fact, Joe Biden just said it not even a year ago. Let me quote the man. We are in a pandemic of the unvaccinated. That's what he said. When right now, if you are a true blood, your blood is worth more than gold. Your blood is worth more than gold. There are people that will not take. They will die before they take vaccinated blood. Do you know that? I've got 2 members of my family, now 3. Okay, 3 people in whom I will take blood from that I know, I cherish with everything in me. They're unvaccinated. They're purebloods. The majority of you over here, right here, I'm calling out you, every one of you. Every one of you. I haven't heard of the Marburg virus. Oh yeah. Yeah, we won't even talk about that here because I do believe I seen Tina Dana drop it. Kristen dropped it, I guess, whatever. Mr. Larry Hawkins here, he's so vaccinated he can live in a shit house for months and be okay. I mean, if he called you and if he called and told you everything that your truly government shot this boy up with, man, him and Percy both. We've talked about this. He is literally a walking, talking, a hybrid of some sort. You hear what I'm saying? He's told me plenty of times I could literally probably live in an outhouse and survive for months. I'd be okay. So if I get taken out by a virus, then you better run. But until then, don't worry about it. All right, let me get back to this Kramer report, Mad Monday shit show, exponential shit show. Yes, man, pure bloods, you guys got it, no doubt. So remember, they're going to lay you off. That is their plan. They want that. That's what they need. They need the unemployment rating to go down even more. Check this shit out. This is mainstream media.
More firings.
The U.S. job market is tight. Unemployment at a more than 50-year low. And after stagnating for decades, workers are finally seeing their wages grow. So why is that a problem?
If the unemployment rate goes up to 4 or 5 or 6%, probably inflation will be tamed a bit, but he can't come out and say, I hope the unemployment rate goes to 6%. That doesn't sound politically very attractive to say that.
Well, the Federal Reserve thinks the job market is too hot. And
oh, did you catch what she just said? The Federal Reserve thinks that the job market is too hot. Check that shit out. So now we've got the Fed backing up the Bidens. Holy shit, this gets better.
Wages are rising.
This gets
fast,
better.
Contributing to the high cost of living.
Oh, wages are going up. Did you hear that? Mine aren't. And I'll bet yours aren't. Oh.
To cool inflation, the Fed has been raising interest rates at the fastest pace since the 1980s. That makes borrowing more expensive for companies and slows jobs growth.
Wait a minute. Slows jobs growth? Didn't she just fucking say? Did you not hear this back talk? This slows job growth. But yet, what? The Fed is... I don't think you guys heard that. Check this out. Listen clearly, because I want you to hear this again. Listen.
Wages are rising too fast, contributing to the high cost of living. To cool inflation, the Fed has been raising interest rates at the fastest pace since the 1980s. That makes borrowing more expensive for companies and slows jobs growth, which...
No! Tell me it's not so! But we're in the fastest growing economy since vegetable trade got inoculated. I mean, that word. Come on, man. Do you see what I'm saying?
Which can mean laying off workers.
Keep going.
It's something the Fed openly admits.
There will be some softening in labor market conditions, and I wish there were a completely painless way to
stick it in your ass and break it off. Go ahead and say it.
Restore price stability.
Oh.
There isn't.
The Fed doesn't necessarily want higher unemployment, but it has two jobs: to keep inflation low and to make sure everyone who wants a job has one. Right now, it has decided that fighting inflation is more important.
Let me stop her for a minute, okay? This literally is a talking head. This is a talking head, okay? That's what this is. Let me go to the screen here. Oh my God, they are throttling the living shit out of this broadcast. Why? I don't know, but they are. So check this out, okay? What they want you to do is they're trying like hell to get you to buy into their bullshit. Did you hear that? You did, right? And on top of that, this is why you can't buy into this politics. That's why you cannot buy into this anything. Don't even give a... Did you hear me? I said it. I literally said it. You've somehow got to get into the I don't give a shit modality, and you need to just do what you're doing and continue to do it. Okay? Because the moment you take your focus off of them and stop worrying about it, I promise you it's going to be less attractive in your world to not only yourself, but everybody else. And get this. If you want a job and you're not happy with the job you're at, create one. Did I just say that? I did. The majority of every single person in this chat, everybody up in this chat, if you're not happy with your job, create one. You've all got it in here. Every single one of you can do something for your own soul self. If you're not happy with your job, do something about it. Do something about it. The bitch is I was happy with my job. I truly was. I was happy with Zach. I left Zach to do this. Now, to me, that was a mistake. But I'm just telling you, I'm being honest with you, that you've got it in you. I have been okay. And we all have floated this matrix. We've all floated this show. Me and every single subscriber that smashed that subscribe button and donated to the show. You have done it. We have done it. I see the word innovation. Innovation, right? Larry just dropped the word innovation. Be innovative. Be innovative. You've got a creative consciousness. If I have taught you anything, if I have tried to teach you anything, it is to create. Create. Don't rely on anybody else. Please, really don't. You've got it in you. That is why they're trying to confine you, conform you, stifle you. You've got it in you. There is not a single person on this planet that can tell you not to do something and literally stop you from doing it. They would literally have to chain you to the dirt in order to stop you from jumping, because inside your soul is jumping. Inside your soul is hopping. If you want to do it, by God, do it. Nobody's keeping you in a tight-end, knit-in job or in a dead-end job. Only you are keeping you there. If you're not happy there, leave. I promise you, you will feel a fucking world lift off of your shoulders. I know that for a fact. I've watched many of my friends go, holy shit. You've got it in you. You don't need them and they don't need you, brain. Okay? Why? I've told Tina Danley this. I love her to death. Listen. Do your thing, turn on. Do your thing, turn on. Do your thing, turn on. This girl lives and dies, turn on. She's helping people all the time. She's helping me. She's helping anybody and everybody that she possibly can. And she's loving it. She's loving it. And she's making a living at it. She is making a living at it. Okay? She's doing something she loves and she's making a living at it. You don't need to put up with anybody's bullshit. All you're doing when it, check this. Now, this is my philosophy, mine. I went to work for Zach because I like Zach. I went to work for Zach because Zach is a friend of mine. Okay? A lot of times, working for your friend will destroy a friendship. Now, Zach knows me. He knows me very well. When Zach sold his company, let me tell you a little story. When Zach sold his company, prior to me leaving, Zach already told the buyer of his company or his partner, I don't think this is going to go over very well with Matt. I'm not joking. If any of you want to check up on my story, look up J&Z Trucking or Paxton Trucking in Akron, Ohio. He'll clearly tell you. I'm telling you, no lie. I'm not lying to you. I told the man who's going to buy the company, it's 5 o'clock. I go in. We had a mandatory meeting. Number one, I was like, Zach don't ever really have mandatory meetings. My boss don't ever have it. Mandatory. He'll give you a note. He's just the way he is. He'll give you a note, stick it in your mailbox. That's your mandatory meeting. Matt, did you check out the note? Yeah, I got it, bro. I got it. So we show up on a Friday. It's Friday. Right? Now, again, I left my job in perfect fucking timing. Perfect timing. Because I only drove for this dude for like 4 days. But I clearly told him, don't talk to me the way you just talked to him. Because I don't work for you. I work for him. You are coming in here and you're totally revamping this entire system. And now you're talking to me like I'm beneath you. Number one, don't do that. I am not beneath you. You put your work boots on just the same way I put my work boots on, right? Now, this is a fucking true story. I know you guys are thinking I'm probably lying to you. Okay? But I'm not. I told Zach, I looked at Zach and I'm like, can I tell him how I feel? He just went, because I already told my boss how I felt. So whenever he told me, now it comes to you, Matt. What are we going to do with you? I'm like, hey, I literally looked at him. I looked at Zach. I was like, there's nothing to do with me. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. And he says, well, there may be a problem. And I looked at him and I says, what? He's like, we might have to do something about this because this is going to be a problem. You don't put in enough hours. I'm going, I don't put in enough hours. I was like, bro, I roll this truck in the morning from 5 o'clock in the morning till almost 7 o'clock in the evening. I don't put enough. What are you talking about? The problem wasn't me. The problem was him. Okay? I don't really deal well with someone that is an authority to me, talking down to me when I'm doing the absolute best I can possibly do when I need to do it. So again, looking at what I'm sharing with you, again, we're only a minute and 32 seconds into this 3 minute and 24 second clip. They want you to conform to them and be beneath them when you're not. You're not. You are so above them. It's not funny. That's the kicker. You literally are worth your weight in gold to them. You are worth your weight in gold since you've been born to them. That's why you have got a birth certificate. You hear me? That's why you've got a monetary social security number. You to them are worth your amount paid in gold times 2. And they know that. They need you. They need you. Who's they? My little sister asked a couple weeks ago. Who are they? Well, you know what? We've said it here. The cabal. The cabal. The deep state, right? The deep state. God forbid you say the word. The deep state. Say it again. The deep state. The deep state. Who are they? They've got an endless military budget. They can blow shit up, hide shit, set shit on fire. We all know this. And the thing is, I'm not even, the word Trump didn't even leave my mouth. Okay? I know right now I'm not politically correct. Why? Because I don't give a good flying fuck about this vegetable tray running my country. I don't. I truly don't. In fact, now I'm going to call him scratch and shit himself. I mean, come on. This is literally mental abuse. This is mental abuse of the elderly. This dude has no fucking business running my country. None. Number one, he can't make sense. Number two, he drives everything in the dirt. Well, the list can go on and on and on and on. But again, headlines, I haven't even gotten through this shit. I'm just on a written roll. I'm on a roll. Samantha, exactly. Shit show. It is a shit show. Ran by the infamous, I shit myself in public, Biden. Let's continue this epic talk here by mainstream. Let me scare the holy hell out of you, mainstream news.
Even if it means millions of jobs will be lost. And that is causing outrage.
Chair Powell, if you hit your projections, do you know how many people who are currently working, going about their lives, will lose their jobs?
I don't have that number in front of me. I will say it's not an intended consequence.
But it is, and it's in your report, and that would be about 2 million people.
All right. Now you got to remember, Elizabeth Warren, right? Oh, Tecumseh, Elizabeth Warren. Right? Hell, she probably can't even, she's so far left, she probably can't even add 2 + 2 = 4. All I'm saying is let's listen to this really quick one more time. Get a load of this. Jerome Powell, Federal Reserve Chairman. Did you hear the question that she asked Jerome? Because again, they're trying like hell to get the market up, jobs down, the inflation up, the price of everything to come down. This is literally a tug of fucking war. That's literally what it is. Listen to what she has to say.
But it is, and it's in your report, and that would be about 2 million people who would lose their jobs.
2 million people. 2 million people. Listen clearly. But I'm going to tell you this. Okay? There is probably now on this planet, I don't know exactly how many people are in the United States, but I'm going to tell you how many are in the country. The world. There's roughly 8.9 billion. B with a B, billion, B with a big B. I must have fallen and dropped it. Oh my God. All I'm saying is we've got 8.9, almost 9 billion people on this planet. And if every single one of those people took to their own selves, and they did something wholesome in their spirit, we wouldn't need anything. We would all be taking care of one another. Isn't that a coinky dink? Tell me I'm wrong on that one. We wouldn't be not taken care of. But no, hell no. We need a federal currency. Thank you, Congress, for selling us out to the Federal Reserve, in which is, again, it's what you just heard. Let's keep going. Again, we're only 2 minutes into this 3-minute, 24-second commentary.
He says it over and over. Too tight a labor market. Wage price inflation. Well,
Right.
Stop it. There just isn't.
Inflation is at about 6%, and the Fed wants it closer to 2%. Getting there will cost jobs. The central bank itself predicts unemployment will rise to 4.5% by the end of the year. And while the Fed hasn't ruled out more rate increases, others say the rate hikes have done their job. Inflation is slowly cooling. Further rate increases are too risky.
There is no exit from this until he does create a recession, till unemployment goes up. And that.
Do you guys understand how this works? Let me share with you real quick, okay? Let me share with you real quick. Why they're saying this is because there's too many of you that are banking, making dollar, right? Why is the price of eggs? I don't know. They're saying this is the shit show. They're saying that the price of eggs is $5. Let's just round it to $5. $5 a dozen. Well, the reason why is because Krista's got a job, Earl's got a job, I've got a job, this other guy's got a job, Andy Cassie's got a job. Everybody and their brother's got a job. Everybody's got a job. To me, that is a strong economy. Now, why that's not a strong economy to the Fed is because we've got what's called a deficit. No, I don't. Wait a minute. Oh shit! Did somebody put a bird in my pocket? I don't have a debt. I don't. Gina Danley probably doesn't. Andy Cassie probably doesn't. Percy probably doesn't. Nobody here's probably got a lot of debt. Okay? But those in Washington, the fucking bureaucrats, the lobbyists, all of those, scratch stiff's pocket, the lobbyists, okay? They've got a debt ceiling. The government's got a debt ceiling. The deficit. Our country is in debt. How much money? Problem is, it's not my debt. It's not your debt. It's their debt. And guess what? Where's it going? It's going over to Ukraine. It's going over to China. It's going to everywhere that they could possibly take it and bring it, spend it, snort it, drink it. Right? I say Ukraine. They're blowing it up. Afghanistan. More blowing it up. I forgot. Okay? It's not mine, it's not yours. So the more of us that's got jobs, the more we're going to be willing to pay for that. The way they see this is like, oh, let's fuck them even harder. They've all got jobs, motherfucker. They've all got jobs. We had it back in the day. No, I'm trying not to bring him involved. I'm trying not to get Trump involved, but I've got to. Okay? The reason why is because we've all got a job. We had a strong economy. Now here's where Biden played bullshit. Because during the COVID lockdown, what happened to all of these jobs? They all closed their door and everybody got sent home. Many of these places closed. What's happening in the last year and a half, 2 years, right? What's happening? We're all getting called back to our jobs that we had from the prior administration. Oh my God, did I say it? I'm saying it. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. We all had jobs during the Trump administration. We had a very strong economy. Inflation was not nowhere near 6%. Okay, it was nowhere near where they want to take it. We had a strong economy. The problem is, we still do. Now listen clearly as to what I'm telling you. and you're watching them try to kill it, even though it's starting to come back up. We are resilient, brains, but we're not fucking stupid. We're not stupid. Our economy, our nation is strong. Okay? Listen clearly what they're trying to do. We've got a strong nation, and they're trying to kill it. Now do you get it? Now do you understand what they're trying to do? What's up, Miss Susan Matz? Come float up in here. Let me play this one little commentary right here, right real quick. It says unemployment rate. Now, this is according to the Federal Reserve. Let me go over here one more time over to this full screen to where you can see this. Unemployment rate will rise, it says, to 4.5%. Say it isn't so. Now, why? What are they going to have to do that? Let's just play this, okay? Just let me finish this bullshit out, and we're going to play this, and we're going to chew this up just a little bit. I can. You know what? I'm going to go full screen on this. The rest of this clip literally deserves full screen. Check this out. We'll leave it. Unemployment rate will rise 4.5% by the end of 2023. I promise you I will not say shit the rest of this, but you absolutely positively gotta listen. Pay attention, Brainiac.
4.5% by the end of the year. And while the Fed hasn't ruled out more rate increases, others say the rate hikes have done their job. Inflation is slowly cooling. Further rate increases are too risky.
There is no exit from this until he does create a recession, till unemployment goes up, and that's when the Fed rates will stop being hiked.
We are seeing the makings of a soft landing. We don't need the Fed to raise interest rates again and toy with and risk a major recession. And it's just unfair. It's unnecessary.
The Fed may be nearing the end of its rate hike cycle, but it's watching inflation closely. The Fed chair has made clear that in his view, failing to fight inflation appropriately would still be the greater tragedy.
I would explain to people more broadly that inflation is extremely high and it's hurting the working people of this country badly. All of them, not just 2 million of them, but all of them are suffering under high inflation, and we are taking the only measures we have to bring inflation down.
Has this banking crisis, even though you think it's almost over, which I'm really glad to hear,
well,
so increased chances of a recession
wow,
here?
Hang on.
But I look at it like it's not definitive. It's just like another weight on the scale. Okay. And think of it as, people have said it's like raising rates another 50 basis points or something like that. We are seeing people reduce lending a little bit, cut back a little bit, pull back a little bit. It won't necessarily force a recession, but it is recessionary.
I gotta stop it. I'm gonna stop it right there because I wanted it to play into that clip to where you could literally hear everything that's going on. The problem is they're trying to say that it's you and me when it is not at all you and me. Okay, it is not you and I. Oh my God! All right, so check this out. On top of that, our favorite Fox guy, or at least my favorite Fox guy, is Tucker Carlson. on Monday headlines, right? Monday Matrix headlines. I cannot not play at least a snippet of Tucker because here, check this out. We'll run to Tucker. Check this out, my dude. Talking about pretty much the same shit we're talking about right here. Tucker's like, this will lead to poverty all over the United States. Again, listen to it, but don't buy into it, okay? This is key. Listen to it, but don't buy into it. Because this is the narrative that they're trying to push. Listen.
Of the Republican frontrunner in Manhattan. Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson.
Good evening, Tucker.
Fallout this evening, and there will be for months, stemming from the arraignment of the Republican frontrunner in Manhattan yesterday, and we're going to cover that in some detail. But we want to start tonight with a trend that we have noticed that might be worth knowing about, and it has to do with the dollar. For nearly 80 years since the end of the Second World War, the U.S. dollar has effectively been the currency of the world. For our entire lifetimes, there was virtually no place on the entire globe you could go that would turn down a 20. Andrew Jackson's face beside the famous seal of the U.S. Treasury was probably America's best-known export, from Dar es Salaam to Sri Lanka to the smallest gold mining outpost in the Amazon basin.
That's right. He's right. He's absolutely right. But let me point out where we're at today. Today's where we're at today is $40 is today's 20. Tell me I'm wrong. Now anything we used to pay $20 for is now $40. Too many of you motherfuckers got too many people got jobs. Why do you think they've got to lay people off? Why do you think they're saying and Biden is just sitting back going, yeah, baby, that's my economy. When it is all a bunch of bullshit. That is not even so. That is not even true. Not even remotely true.
Every shopkeeper on earth recognized a $20 bill. The dollar was universal, and not just universal in commerce, though the majority of international transactions were conducted in dollars, but universally held as a long-term store of value globally. The world's central banks stockpiled U.S. dollars, far more than any other currency. Now, most Americans may not have known that, or they did, but it doesn't matter whether they knew it. It was very good for everyone who lives here. Because there were so many U.S. dollars in circulation outside of the country, the cost of borrowing money inside the country remained artificially low. And that's one of the reasons that in this country, America...
I got to point out something. He said a key word. Did you guys check out this word that he said? Listen clearly. Again. Listen again.
It doesn't matter whether they knew it. It was very good for everyone who lives here. Because there were so many U.S. dollars in circulation outside of the country, the cost of borrowing money inside the country remained artificially low. And that's one...
Artificially low. Did you hear that? Artificially low. I'm going to be Jen. I'm going to be little redhead Flake. I'll circle back to this. Check this shit out.
One of the reasons that in this country, America, middle-class people could buy their own homes. The U.S. government was able to put up astronomical debts without many obvious consequences. Now, from time to time, the Congress would debate something called the debt ceiling, but it was abstract. For most people, the entire topic didn't seem very relevant to their lives because for most of that time, it really wasn't. America printed the U.S. dollar. We controlled the global reserve currency, and that meant that for us, money was cheap. We had privileges that nobody else in the world had. It's been very nice, but what would happen if it ended? You don't even really want to think about that because the consequences would be too ugly, really ugly.
I gotta stop this right here. And here's the reason why. Because I like Tucker, okay? I like Tucker Carlson. I really do. I like hearing him rip ass on this administration. But let me point this out, okay? I'm going to point this out to every single body listening right now, okay? Do we, after what I've said prior, do we really, really, really need a government? Do we? I bet some of you went, no. No. I did the Elvis coat hanger lip, right? No. Especially one that is exponentially sticking it in our ass and breaking it off. We don't really need one. We don't need one. Now, the kicker is we do have one. Okay? We have one. But the problem is it has become tyrannical against the people. It is trying to succubus is a good word. Play succubus to the people. It's trying to play Stucky for $1. Oh wait, your dollar ain't worth shit. Oh, Stucky for 50 cents. And then I'm gonna sell it over here to them. Stucky for $1. Whenever dude's like, oh wait, well he got a Stucky for 50 cents. Oh well, that's right. This is the way they play the game. Okay? And it's not just to the country and the country's people. It is to the entire globe. We, the country, the United States, has got to have its head so far up every other country's ass. Ask Percy, ask Larry, ask Yvonne. All of our soldier men and women who have been deployed. Have they been deployed? I've been deployed to Wisconsin. Yeah, I'm deployed to Pennsylvania. I'm deployed to Florida. No, you're deployed to Iraq. You're deployed to Afghanistan, Pakistan, Ukraine, China. You're deployed to other countries that we feel that you've got an asset to. Many men and women I've spoken to over in Afghanistan, they were sent on the American taxpayers' dollars to defend poppy fields and marijuana fields. That's not that's not to you and I. We don't give a shit about that, right? No. And the funny part is our men and women are waking up to it. Our men and women in uniform are waking up to it, which led me to share. I want to share something. I do. I want to share something with you that was shared in the chat. It was shared in a private chat to me. And I'm telling you right now, I was like, hell yeah. I absolutely loved watching, loved hearing what I'm about to share with you, if I can find it. Or did it get buried? Buried and or taken out. Hang on 1 second. Let me find it, because I'm telling you right now, it will absolutely. I think this is it. Let me share it. I think it's Mr. Andy Cassidy shared this with me. And I got to stop this because there we go. I'm going to share this with you. Okay? This was shared with me. Mr. Andy Cassidy shared this with me. I'm going to share this with you. So I want you to pay close attention. Our men and women are waking up to the bullshit. You're going to want to hear this. I'm telling you right now. You're going to want to hear this.
Not intended man-eat pussy?
No, that's not it. Come on, man. Where is it at? Did I skip it? Where is it at, Andy Cassidy? You dropped it up in my chat, buddy. I'm trying to find it. Or did they delete it? They may have deleted it. I'm looking. That's it right here. Here we go. Check this out. All right, Brainiac. Are we ready? Yeah, right. No, I got it. It says no NATO, no NATO, no NATO, no war. Has got nothing to do with what you heard. That I apologize. Andy Cassidy, what are you doing sending me that stuff? Didn't you know I was a happily married old man? So check this out. This is what I wanted to share with you. get this bigger screen, on the screen bigger, right here. This is a TikTok that Andy shared, Alexa shared. One of them, make this bigger, right? Get this over here. Where did I, holy shit, I vanished. There we go. There we go. Listen, pay attention. This is, you're going to love this. You really are.
No NATO, no war. No NATO, no war. We don't work for you no more. We don't work for you no more. N-A-T-O. N-A-T-O. We don't kill for you no more. We don't kill for you no more.
My name's Scott Kimball. I'm an Iraq war vet. And I'm turning in these medals today for the people of Afghanistan, Iraq, Palestine, and all victims of occupation across the world. And also for all the service members and veterans who are against these wars. You are not alone.
My name is Christopher May. I left the Army as a conscientious objector. We were told that these medals represented, democracy and justice and hope and change for the world. Instead of helping them, they take advantage of them, and they're making things worse. I will not be a part of that anymore. These medals don't mean anything to me, and they can have them back.
My name is Ash Wolson. I was a sergeant. I was in Iraq in 2003, and what I saw there crushed me. I don't want us to suffer this again, and I don't want our children to suffer this again. And so I'm giving these back.
My name's Maggie Martin. I was a sergeant in the Army. I did 2 tours in Iraq. No amount of medals, ribbons, or flags can cover the amount of human suffering caused by these wars. We don't want this garbage. We want our human rights. We want our right to heal.
My name is Jason Hurd. I spent 10 years in the United States
Listen
Army
to this,
as a combat
boy.
medic. I deployed to Baghdad in 2004. I'm here to return my Global War on Terrorism Service Medal in solidarity with the people of Iraq and the people of Afghanistan. I am deeply sorry for the destruction that we have caused in those countries and around the globe. I am proud to stand on this stage with my fellow veterans and my Afghan sisters. These were lies. I'm giving them back.
Damn.
My name is Stephen Lund. I'm a 2-time Iraq combat veteran. This medal I'm dedicating to the children of Iraq that no longer have fathers and mothers.
My name is Sean, and I was a nuclear biological chemical specialist for a war that didn't have any weapons of mass destruction.
Uh-oh. Holy shit.
So I deserted. I'm one of 40,000 people that left the United States Armed Forces because this is a lie.
I was a forward observer in the United States Army for just under 5 years. I deployed to Sadr City, Iraq in 2005. And I'm giving back my medals for the children of Iraq and Afghanistan. May they be able to forgive us for what we've done to them. May we begin to heal, and may we live in peace from here until eternity.
All right, Brainiacs.
Hello, my name is Michael Thurman. I was a conscientious objector from the United States Air Force.
Wow.
I'm returning my Global War on Terrorism medal and my military coins on behalf of Private First Class Bradley Manning, who sacrificed everything to show us the truth about these wars. My name's Nate. I served in the U.S. Navy from 1999 to 2003 and participated in the invasions of Iraq and Afghanistan. I was wrong to sign myself up for that. I apologize to the Iraqi and Afghani people for destroying your countries.
Oh my God, dude!
My name is Brock McIntosh. I was in the Army National Guard and served in Afghanistan from November 08 to August 09. 2 months ago, I visited the monument at Ground Zero for my first time with 2 Afghans. The tragic monument. I'm going to toss this medal today for the 33,000 civilians who died in Afghanistan that won't have a monument built for them. And this is for the Afghan Youth Peace Volunteers. First and foremost, this is for the people of Iraq and Afghanistan. Our enemies are not 7,000 miles from home. They sit in boardrooms. They are CEOs. They are bankers. They are hedge fund managers. They do not live 7,000 miles from home. Our enemies are right here, and we look at them every day. They are not the men and women who are standing on this police line. They are the millionaires and billionaires who control this planet, and we've had enough of it, so they can take their medals back.
Illinois Army National Guard from 2000 to 2006. This medal right here is for Anthony Wagner. He died last year. And this medal right here is because I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all of you. I'm sorry.
Well, there you go. Brains! No doubt about it. I do believe at this point you can pretty much you can pretty much see that we have had enough. Okay?
My safety.
So hang on one second. Let me see what the hell's playing. I don't know what. I have no idea. Oh, that's something I was going to share with you guys another day. I'm literally surprised that we are even still streaming after that. You hear me? Because here's the thing. I realize, and I know that you guys already realize, this system, we are a virus in their system. I've even told Alexa, I've told Larry, I feel we're like assassins. Spiritual assassins. We don't belong. We don't fit the criteria. Larry don't fit the criteria. Alexa doesn't fit the criteria. Earl doesn't fit the criteria. Okay? None of you in this chat would do any harm to anybody politically. I know you wouldn't. I already know right now. Not a single one of you would blow shit up, bomb shit, burn shit. None of you. I know I would not. I will just sit there and say, if you've got to shut me up this bad, what am I saying that's wrong? Because a lie, you can easily debunk the lie. But if I'm telling you the truth and you're doing everything in your power to shut me up and everybody over here up, then we must be telling the truth. And that, my friends, is the problem. That problem is doing nothing more than growing and growing and growing. It's like a pimple. You guys are the pimple. Okay? It's growing and growing and growing and growing by the day. Yeah, it's growing by the day. And there's nothing that they can do about it. There's nothing that they can do about you. Because I know that you're not I know the majority of you in this chat, you're not a non-playable character in my world. You're not just some random Generation Zer that I'm going, hey, honey, you think that chick's real? I'm not. Okay, I'm not even really trying to be funny. You and I are the causality of why this planet is evolving. Not just what I'm doing, but what you're doing. Okay? Other people are in our world also that are doing a real justice to the people. The best they know how. The best they know how. Even though they're trying and they're involved in pushing the system. You know by now what is and what is not good for your soul. What is and what is not feeding into the Poli-Tricks. What is and what is not feeding the agenda. Okay? Because the more you pull and the more you push that agenda, all you're doing is feeding that content. You're feeding the system. Why do you think I try so hard not to even publish that shit? I don't want to feed it to you. I don't want you to even fucking think about it. I don't want you to even think about it. The higher your vibrational alignment is with your central cosmos, I promise you, the least this is going to even be involved in your world. That's why they're trying to censor you so bad. It's why they've censored living shit out of Larry. It's why they've censored living shit out of me. Is because we're trying so very hard to get you exponentially understanding what's going on in your fundamental world. If you understand exponentially what's going on in your fundamental world, they're not going to be able to pull the wool over your eyes there, Skinner. And I know you know that. You know that. I know you know that. I know you know that. Man. That little video right there should have gotten us banned, blocked, censored. You guys should be buffering right about now. Because that is a very powerful, powerful video. When our veterans said, you know what? These mean absolutely shit. There's blood on these medals and it's not mine. Or there's blood on it and it's not just mine. Y'all can take them and stick them straight in your all's bureaucratic ass. I want nothing to do with this. When you've got our boys and girls, our men and women in uniform doing what you just seen, MOJO, beer, whatever you've got. Cheers, my friend. This system is fucking broke. It is done. It is absolutely done. Can you not see that? When our military stands up on a stage and says this to NATO, you can take your job and shove it. They're trying so very hard to break what's already been broken. And then they're going to try to bring in calm, saying, oh, well, we picked up the pieces. We picked up the pieces. Sorry, man. We're the ones that broke it. You didn't break it. We broke it. And we don't need you to pick up the pieces. Because we're going to create a whole new without you. We don't need you. That's the difference. We don't need them. We don't need them at all. Don't need them at all. I want to show you also where they're trying really hard to kill Cash App. They're trying really hard to kick everything over to digital currency. Right about here. I'm going to actually show you some video footage of Mr. Bob Lee, which is the founder of Cash App. They're trying really difficultly hard, my friends, to bring in the digital currency to where they can have complete control over it. Where here's the thing. We don't really need that. Hey, bro. Hey, Larry. Hey, Earl. Will you trade a loaf of this for this, or would you this for that, or da 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 da? We don't need these people. We don't need these fucking people. Do you not get it yet? Everybody or anybody skating into we don't need them. We need one another. Did you hear me? We need one another. That's what we need. We need to rely on one another. So here you go, Mr. Bob Lee.
This surveillance video obtained by DailyMail.com
Right
is exactly what
Pay
investigators are
attention.
looking for.
Pay attention.
CCTV capturing tech titan Bob Lee moments after he was stabbed early Tuesday in San Francisco. At 2:35 in the morning, the injured 43-year-old appeared to be trying to wave down a passing car which drove away before Lee comes clearly into view outside the doors of a condominium complex.
365 Main, crossing of Folsom and Harrison. For a stabbing.
Lee, according to the San Francisco Standard, dialed 911 and screamed, "Help, someone stabbed me."
That cell phone is a critical piece of evidence in a case like this.
San Francisco.
Oh boy. We're just going to leave that right there, right real quick, because I'm going to go back over here. I want to talk to you a minute. No. Again, I got to go back to last week where I was talking about my own sheriff's department, your guys' sheriff's department. the police departments. The footage, the video footage. Now, let me show you real quick. Let me go back. Let me go back real quick. Okay. Where are we at? We're going to go back to right here. I'm going to show you a specific screen. Pay attention to the screen that you're looking at right now. Pretty damn good picture of Mr. Bob Lee, don't you think? Wouldn't you say? Pretty good picture. Right? Pretty good picture of Bob Lee. Right? And you see him right there. Pretty good picture.
Outside the doors of a condominium complex.
Now, mind you, you seen them? Did you see him zoom in? Pretty damn good picture, huh? You tell me why. You tell me why all of our local police department, or our local sheriff's department, give you 5 pixels zoomed in with a little eyeball saying, help us identify this pixel. He or she has robbed Miss whoever or Mr. whoever, and they've taken them for all they're worth. But the video footage I just showed you, you can very clearly see that this is Bob Lee. Right? You can fucking see that really clearly. That is Bob Lee. But again, not meaning to point shit out the way I do. I'm just pointing shit out the way I do. Local police enforcement, policy enforcers, why don't you put your own asses in check and give us a little bit better than 6 pixels in an eyeball? You don't need to go to social media saying, help us identify this guy. That's right. This guy stole Miss Schumacher's purse. Tried to kill her. But this is all we've got. Bullshit. 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 I have seen pictures taken from our sheriff's department from 30,000 fucking feet from plane that look better than the pixels that you share on social media going, help us identify this person. You're not going to get me saying, oh, I know who that is. You'll hear me saying, upgrade your shit. You're spending all of this money in local enforcement when all you can do is identify 2 pixels. Come on, man. Give me a break. Give me a break. We aren't buying this. Ain't buying this at all. What they're doing here, right? What they're doing is they're definitely showing you that they're trying to rid out physical currency to digital currency, okay? They're literally telling you they're going to kill the dollar. One way or the other. If they've got to do it physically, that's the way. Listen, you're literally watching them kill the dollar bill. They're trying so very hard to do it. They're trying to do it. Now, why is that so important? Why that's so important is because of this. I need to wrap this up in about 10 minutes, but I'm going to share this with you. The reason that is so important is because how were they able to identify January 6th? Oh, Tina, let me share with you. They knew. I showed a map prior. In my personal timeline, I showed you where they knew everybody that was there during January 6th erection, as Biden called it. He couldn't even call it an insurrection, which that it clearly wasn't. He called it an erection, which obviously that piece of vegetable hasn't had in quite some time. They know damn well who you are. They know where you are. They knew what you're doing, when you're doing it, who you're doing it with, why you're doing it, what it smells like, what it tastes like. They know everything about you. So the construct that we're in are just playing games with you. Okay? Play games back with them. Don't buy into the bullshit. Don't buy into the bullshit. They're literally showing you right here. Okay? The man died. I'm going to share with you right now that he died. Okay? He did pass away. So Mr. Bob Lee, God bless you, Mr. Cash App founder. Right here, Bob Lee. Okay? I do believe, if I'm right, passed away. So they killed him like they're wanting to kill your dollar bill. Dollar bill. They're wanting to kill that. Make it digital. They're going to control the digital currency. They're going to control the digital currency. Do you know how many of us really? I'll hit the freaking off button. I love you, brains. Enjoy your old life. Stop. And you won't see me saying, oh, check this out, Tina. I'm off grid. Check this out. Oh, yeah. Living off grid. Check this shit out. Yeah. No. Whenever I pull the plug, or if I do pull the plug, because they're trying to regulate every aspect of my life and tie me to digital whatever, I will say, check out my 2 digits. They're not digital. Fuck, they're not even analog. They're real. I'm going back to real life now, where my family realized, well, we can grow up on homegrown potatoes. We've grown a garden. We know what a garden's like. We can do that. We can grow tomatoes, maters, whatever the hell you want to call them. We know. We absolutely know. But nevertheless, we got it. We could care less. Don't give 2 shits.
Recording started.
Oh, boy. Area code 469. What's up? Welcome to the Matrix. Hello.
It was not easy for the Twister to make his way into this energy that you're in right now.
Oh, bullshit. You are so full of shit. Because I'm literally mocking the system. You're so full of it. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm literally, oh, wow. I need to go ahead and rid the turbulence of my energy here.
Of your
it was
energy.
So challenging to get here. Yeah. What on earth are you doing in this timeline?
I'm drinking MOJO and telling them that the timeline that they're in is dying. You don't get it. Here's the thing. When did you come floating up in here? Because I've literally mocked this system from the beginning of the show and even up until now. And
I came floating in here probably 5 minutes ago because I realized I planned to come today, but I lost track of time.
Oh, well, yeah, you didn't miss. You missed it. Because I still got hang on. I've got
I wouldn't have survived it.
Oh, yeah, you would have because you'd have laughed your ass off. Oh, yeah. I've still got the Senate Republican stuff, the Biden stuff. Dude, I've got like 5 other tabs that I haven't even clicked. I think it's just a shit show shamble, bro. That's all it is.
I know what.
You know
I
that.
know what all those guys are doing. I've been on the front lines before.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work with a project where I literally carried the weight of the world on the shoulders.
Bro, we just watched our military throw medals back out in towards the Capitol because they're not buying into the system no more. I literally played a video.
That's exactly what I would expect from our military. In
Bingo!
fact, I'm
Ding, ding, ding!
I'm surprised that this hasn't happened sooner.
Well, I'm telling you right now, that's why you come twisting in here a little bit late. Well, I literally played a video where I will share with you again. The military was throwing their medals back at the Capitol, saying, "We want nothing to do with this bullshit. Take it." And they were throwing their medals back.
Nobody wants anything to do with what these guys over in politics are doing.
Nobody.
This kind of thinking is causing people who are in really big business to run their big businesses into the ground.
Bingo.
You know, it doesn't work. People don't want this stuff. They don't want, all the cheap stuff made by these Chinese people who are basically being forced to do this stuff. Nobody wants that. Every item has a story behind it. Every part to car has a story behind it. And Horatio Pagani really appreciates this. And this is why people treasure his cars so much. And people want more of that. They don't want, all these things that are made by people who don't want to be doing any of that stuff.
Adam,
they want
tell
people
him.
who are doing what they love to do.
Bingo! Ding, 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 ding. I said that not even 30, not even a half hour ago. If you're not happy where you're at in this system, tell that system, I've got my own dream. If you got a job, a dead-end job that you don't like and you're feeling tied to it, make tonight or tomorrow, get out. You're literally fulfilling someone else's dream. I've told Tina Dane this before. Say goodbye. If you're not happy, bye-bye. Say goodbye to that bullshit. All you're doing is living out someone else's dream, not your own.
Did you see the Enlightenment Evolution Hour with Ben last week?
Oh, no, bro. I was tied up with Parker. I wouldn't even...
Oh, that's right. You had the family issue.
Yeah, I was dealing with Parker on Wednesday and Friday. Literally all week long, bro. Since I got him since I got Parker out of the Oriental house, you gotta remember, my best friend since childhood. I mean, since we went to kindergarten together. Since he got out of prison and is now back in my life, oh my God, trying to get him acclimated to society. Oh, dude, it is not easy. Oh, dude, it is not easy. It is not easy at all. But we're doing all right.
Go ahead and bring him over to the best spots. That way he has a nice, pleasant surprise waiting for him.
All right. I love you, Adam. I was talking about you. Who was I talking to you about? Or about to? It was AJ. I was talking to Alexa about you. I'm glad, and I'm glad.
I was actually about to ask about her.
She's doing good. She's
she
well.
said she wanted to talk to me.
Well, you've got
Do what?
literally 10, not even 10 minutes. If she wants to make that happen in 10 minutes, that's very possible. But I mean, why are you tuning into the show like so late, bro? Why are you coming in here late? What is the deal?
Guess it's just the way my consciousness played out.
Oh.
I could go ahead and take a closer look into all the details, but my own excitement is just not in hanging around politics and stuff like that. It causes me to have, basically, my normal stomping grounds, and I was actually just sharing this with Chris, who channels Shalanima, who was on the show when I was here. I was sharing with him the idea of how a lot of beings tend to hang around particular areas of consciousness where they tend to live specific scenarios. They tend to have certain thought patterns, certain experience patterns. And where I am, I'm very, very close to Trevor Narrative, so much so that I tend to just stumble across their energy. Like, I don't have to reach out to connect to them. I just bump into them. And this happens pretty regularly because I do a lot of the same kind of thing that the two of them do. And so the thing is, I'm not over in this freedom fighting ballpark. I'm kind of far away from there. What I've been doing lately is actually tuning my mind to be able to co-create my own true essence as source. Because I've learned how to make decisions, how to co-create.
Yeah, you've definitely missed out on the entire beginning of my show. You've missed out on the entire beginning.
I may have missed it live, but I can play it back.
All I'm saying is you're making me out to be a bad guy at the moment, and I'm not.
You're not a bad guy,
bro. Listen. Everything that you're saying, trust me, I will take a nice, big, healthy shit on anything to do with Biden politics or politics in general. I promise you. Where these guys are, where we're at, we're looking at another timeline, and it's okay to look at it. I'm not there. We're not there.
What you're doing now.
Okay? I'm trying to tell them, look at where they are at. Okay? Look at where they are at. And look at what's going on. There are still those of us that we love those people that are on that timeline. Look at what they're doing. Look at what they're trying to convince you to do that you're not doing. You're not buying into the bullshit.
So what you're saying basically is you're looking at the bridge that has such shoddy construction, waiting to watch it collapse and enjoy the show.
Bingo. Pull up your popcorn, your beer, whatever you want to grab. MOJO, beer, popcorn, pop coffee, whatever.
I'm starting to wonder if there's this one YouTube channel that you might enjoy. It's called Bonehead Truckers.
Oh, well, of course. Anything's got to do with trucking. Woo-woo. Yeah, bro. Throw it my way.
Like, this is where we make fun of the dumb stuff that happens out on the road. So if you like this kind of garbage, make sure you hit that like button.
That's right. That's right. Because anything coming out of Washington, D.C. is garbage. It is nothing more than a tyrannical shit show that they're trying to get your people, my people, our friends, their friends to buy into, to suck them down, bring them back into that timeline of resistance, control, conformity. Dude, we're done. We're done with that. We've had enough of it. Let's move on.
Yeah, I'm out of their range right now. It's, gosh, my experience lately has just been like, it's been surreal in a lot of ways. When I have more time, I'll go into more detail about it. I do, however, I have made logs that go into great detail with it, and I could share those later on. So
Wednesday.
I might go ahead and if there's enough excitement.
Do me Wednesday. I said do me Wednesday night. But don't be late, bro, because Wednesday's like open. Wednesday is open lines night, and I will be here. I'm not. Parker's home. Yeah, man. I'll be here with you on Wednesday, but you got to be calling late. Wednesday night is the late night. Robbie does his show at 10 o'clock. The Matrix usually starts recording about midnight. So if you're cool with that,
I'm on Robbie's show without fail, and I was ready to come join you the other Wednesday, but things happen.
Yeah. So. Let's do a Wednesday.
Oh, I'll certainly be there.
All right. I've literally, hang on a second. Let me look. I think I've got it is an hour and 45 minutes. Mr. Adam Twister, I call you Tornado. Mr. Tornado from Texarkana somewhere. He's not from Texarkana, but he's from Please say something positive to everybody, because I know you're positive. I know you're a very positive person, and you remain positive. Say something good to everybody, please.
You guys are all aware of the love that's fundamental to Source, and you can integrate it into your own experience at your leisure. The thing is, it's really up to you guys what and all you choose to believe. Like, the essence of everything that I've desired to share, with respect to Type 1 consciousness, I have shared. And so now, a lot of it, the workings of consciousness are pretty self-evident if you're willing to look for them. In fact, you don't even really have to go out of your way to look for them. Many of you already know them very, very well. So really, the question isn't a matter of what you know. The question is what you believe.
Oh, damn. I've got something to follow up on that. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yes. And this is why the system does not like you or I. What you just said, oh, dude, that was amazing.
Now, I want to highlight something here because I find it interesting. A lot of the system, like the political system, only some of the guys in there don't like me. I have an ace up my hole when it comes to that. There are actually a lot of people in the political system that very much like me. So they're not going to be able to get rid of me very easily. But the thing is that I'm not trying to force my way into anything. I simply am. If people are going to fight over me, they can. I'm not going to stop them, but I'm also not going to encourage them. People can do whatever we want. Free will is absolute. Like, you guys can do absolutely whatever you want. You can have whatever experience that you want to. You know, in the end, I'm just a reflection. And, you know, reality is the expression of your own consciousness. So you really can go experience whatever you want. And in the end, you know, even if I wanted to, I cannot make you do anything. I'm just a reflection. So you guys go ahead and choose yourself what you want to experience.
Sounds good to me, bro. Sounds really good. Wednesday night, we're going to have rainbow Skittles and unicorns. I promise.
Well,
creating your own world.
Unicorns, but I don't eat Skittles.
Well, I'll eat Skittles. In fact, yes. Right now it's be Skittle Jolly Rancher flavored jelly beans. It's Easter. All right, Mr. Twister, get the hell out of here. I will catch you on Wednesday night, my friend, as long as you aren't too late. Does that sound all right? Yes?
All right. Cheers,
all right,
everybody, and all my love to all of you.
Peace out, buddy. I want to blow you out of here. Good night, buddy. Have a good night, Adam. All right? I'll let you, bro.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah. Oh, my God. I didn't mean to shoot him in the back on the way out, but I did. Shit. All right, Mr. and Mrs. Brainiac. Where are we at? What are we doing? We're going to say goodnight to everybody. That's what we're going to do right here, right now. All right, man. It has been a great show. I do believe, anyway. And that's what I'm trying to tell Adam. Man, I'm not here to, like, be all doom and gloom and, oh, we better pray for Earl. Earl broke a nail. We need to pray for Tina. Yeah, that's right. Tina dropped her sippy cup. No, man. We're above and beyond that. We're like, at this point, we don't need prayer. We need to be in the attitude of gratitude. Be and know what you are, who you are, where you are. Okay? It's like I said in the very beginning of this show. For all of those people like panicking. Oh my God. We must pray. Look. If you want to pray. You know me by now. If you want to pray. I'm telling you, be in the attitude of gratitude and know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you've already accomplished what it is that you're set up to accomplish. It's already done. This system is already broken. It has already collapsed to the consciousness in which where we're going. All we're doing is looking back and going, well, I think she's savable. And reach back in the mug and go, damn it, grab her by the hair. Yep, she's savable. Drag her out here. I think she needs to have a talk with Larry Hawkins. You go over there and talk to her about military shit. You come over here. We're dragging. It's what we're doing. All we're doing is like fundamentally picking up the pieces because this system is done. The system is broken. We're watching it collapse in its own footprint. Just sit back, grab your mojo. Seriously, grab your mojo. Sit back with your coffee and just watch. Point shit out every now and then if you have to. But I promise you, if you're with me, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, any chance I get, I don't care who is in office, I'm going to bust their political balls. Because to me, they don't own me. They don't own our military. They don't own our guys and gals. They don't own Percy. They don't own Larry. They don't own Yvonne. They don't own Dan or Tom or Sal or Susie. In fact, I'll point out some agents' names. Agent. Okay? It's funny. Mr. Agent Smith. They don't own Smith. They don't own Mr. Stephen Beard. They don't own y'all. They think that they own you when they don't own you. What's fucked up to them is you watch The Matrix. You communicate with me. You communicate with our friends. And you're in there. You're in the system. You're in that. Check that out, Brainiac. We've got agents in the system that pay attention to you. They pay attention to the show. And they love me. They love you. They love you. There is no way that system's going to hold because it's based on a lie. It's based on a lie, and it's based on nothing but fear and control and conformity. And guess what? I will not conform it, and I will not be controlled. And neither will you be. Damn it, my friend. Brainiac, check it out. I'll see you here on Wednesday night, 12 o'clock a.m. 12 o'clock a.m. is a late night. Mr. Robert Gauthier is going to be my 10 o'clock spot. So we'll be having a late night in the Matrix. 12 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 o'clock Central. And I do believe it's like 9 o'clock West Coast love time. You guys take care of yourselves, take care of one another. Question everything, even the fabric of reality. Till next time, check it out, Brainiac. And smash that subscribe button. I love you guys. Crank that shit up, Brain. Good night, everybody. Yeah. Let's do this. One of the fastest growing talk shows on the internet. Welcome aboard the Matrix Minds. One of the most controversial conspiratorial shows on the internet. The Matrix Minds. And that's right. Buckle up, everybody. Let's go. Paranormal, huh? Conspiracy, huh? Ufology? Hidden Egyptology. And anything and everything we can get our hands on. Let's go. Welcome aboard. The Matrix Minds. The Matrix Minds. Your show.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth. Stay in Wonderland. All I'm offering is the truth. Stay in Wonderland. All I'm offering is the truth.
What is up, all my beautiful and gorgeous souls? I am Michelle Espinosa, otherwise known as the Shaman, through the Matrix Mind Media. So tell me, how many times have you wished that you had that special power of prediction? You know, to know what was going to happen before it actually happened and took place. To have some power and control over that situation before things came flying at you out of left field. The thing is, you actually can have that power. You can be aware of what's coming. Tune in to Astrology TV with me for Breaking the Cage. Every Sunday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Matrix Mind Media. And I will go through the astrology and help put you on the right course and get you back in control of your own life. Love you guys.
This CBD fluid is a whole flower fluid extracted from the cannabis flower. We don't use any heat, butane, or chemicals when we extract, so we get all of the components of the plant. All the CBD, CBG, CBA, all the terpenes, all the flavonoids. This allows our body to absorb at 60 to 90% rather than the average of 6 to 10% absorption you would get with a CBD oil. Because our bodies are made up of mostly water and this is a fluid, it's highly absorbable so that you're getting 500% more nutraceuticals per dose. We also have this available in our CBD spray as well as a muscle rub with all kinds of botanicals. You're going to absolutely love it.
Check it out, Brainiacs. MatrixMinds.live/CBD. The CBD I use. Feel free again. Feel alive again. And now back to the show.